on a date, right? And I was telling him, well, instead of taking me on a date, the same money that you gonna use towards the date, you can help me buy my part for my car. My car is still drivable, but I need like a crankshaft or a camshaft, and it's like $200. And I was like, well, whatever money that you was gonna use towards the date, you can help me put the money towards buying the part. And I was like, I'll come up with the rest, you know, like you ain't gotta give me the whole thing. Now, this part that I need, it keeps my car from cranking. Like I might have to try like 2 times and then it crank, but it don't crank right up. But this part that I need, it'll help it crank right up. So he gonna say that's beneficial to me, but the date is beneficial to you, right? The fuck?
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Dean, class in session. Now, today what we want to talk about is something very important. See, women don't ask those guys who have game for money to pay for things. They usually move for your time. Now, I want y'all to think about something for a second, for all you guys out there. There are 2 kinds of women out there. There are those women that's going to ask for things because of who you are. And then there are women that's going to want your time. Now, you can always tell a person that doesn't have any game by how he's moving. I could tell already he was running behind her. He was kissing her ass. He was begging for her time. He was sitting around here trying to prove himself to this woman right here, where then she realized that she didn't have to do anything. All she had to do is just say, you know what? It doesn't matter whatever it is, you want me so bad that you'll do just about anything to get whatever it is you want. And gentlemen, this is what we're gonna be talking about today. It's very, very important why you guys out here have to stop putting your feelings on your shoulder. I think one of the biggest problems that many men have is that they put their feelings on their shoulder, and then they wonder why women treat them the way they treat them. Gentlemen, we gotta look at the game the right way. You're the prize, right? But if you don't act like the prize, the woman is gonna feel like she's the prize, and then she can ask for whatever she wants. And I think the problem with all this right here is the fact that this guy didn't know who he was. He didn't have any idea what he was. And he sounded like he was begging her. What do you mean $200? When are we spending $200? Gentlemen, if y'all are new here, I've got 3 simple places you take a woman. 3. The first place you take her is to lake spread your ass cheeks, and that is to feed the ducks. That means we're getting back to spring. The birds are flying north now. They're back from flying south, and you can take it to the lake, you can take it to a pond, you can take it to a park, you can take it for a walk, and you can go get a $1.29 loaf of bread and go feed the ducks and spend time. Now remember, gentlemen, it's very important. It's something that I learned a long time ago when I was young. My mentor, he told me, I always tell you on the live shows about the Purple Rain and how women like to buy you things, but there was always something in that song, in that movie as well. My mentor told me, like, it was a song called Take Me With You. I don't care where we go. I don't care what we do. I don't care, pretty baby, just take me with you. And that was my mentor was telling me that when a woman is down for you and wants to spend time with you, she doesn't care. I've always told you guys several times when back in the day, I used to say something about you guys out there, you young whippersnappers who have all these amenities. You guys can pay your rent electronically now through your little iPhones. I hope you're Samsung people. Or you guys got washers and dryers in your apartment. Well, see, back in our day, hey, lessons from the 1990s. Let's call it like that. Lessons from the 1990s. So let me go back into black and white for you real quick so y'all can understand what I'm saying. So back in our day, when everything was slow and we rode carriages and horses around, we didn't have getting a washer and dryer in your crib costs, that's an extra cost. And to pay your bills, we had to go to the grocery store and go to the sidebar counter to get money orders to pay for our gas and our lighting. I mean, things were terrible back in those days, but regardless of what we were doing back in those days, you young whippersnappers, and y'all are probably like, oh my God, I can't believe they even had that. Yeah, we had our telephones were connected to the wall and everything. So we didn't even have computers back then. But back in those days, it didn't matter. It didn't matter what we had. I had to go to the if I had to wash my clothes, I could take it to the apartment washing machine place, and that's always filled up sometimes. So we went to this place called the Washateria, and the Washateria was a place where you could do your laundry and you can wash and do your hold your laundry all together. But that's not the whole point. So let's get out of from the 1900 conversation to get back to mid-color and back where we're at. What I'm saying to you, it didn't matter where I went. And the thing was so cool about me was that wherever I wanted to go, if I was going to the mall, K&B, Toy and Hobby, whether it was Toys R Us. Now this is for my gaming, for video games. So wherever I went, even if it was to go stand in line to go pay my water, my electricity bill, the woman wanted to go with me. She wanted to go with me. She did not care. And she considered that a date. And that's why I keep trying to tell you guys, when you have game, you don't have to sit there and worry about, what am I going to do? And should I take her here? Now, as I say, you have one place that could like spread your ass cheeks. It can be economical. Guys, I want you guys to have economical dates. The next thing that I want you guys to have outside, or a place that y'all go, is what I call on a corner of, you're facing a pillow and your ass up in the air, and that's where you can get coffee, ice cream, or tea. Something very light, gentlemen. Why? Because the date is not about feeding her. The date is to show her why she should be with you. But if you're sitting there trying to give a woman $200 off the rip to pay her thing, we're going to talk about that in a second. That's even important right there. Then things are not going to work out for you. But outside of that, another thing is, again, another spot I always have is the corner of, my dick on your forehead and my balls in your mouth. And we will always talk about taking it to a place to have a drink. Like we have a jazz club. It's a very nice, relaxing atmosphere that even if she's not there, these are places that you should go to, a place like that, a jazz club. But outside of the jazz club, we can't do cocoa no more because it's kind of hot. But that was like a place to get some cocoa or something like that. But these are nice, economical places that you can go. But the fact that she was talking about spending, what was it, $200 or something like that? What? Guys, let me tell y'all something. You're not gonna, if you're messing with us, you're not gonna spend $200. There's no way you're gonna spend $200 on that woman. That woman does not deserve $200 anything. And if you're leading with your wallet the way she's moving, like you're gonna have to spend $200 to be with me, then she's saying you gotta spend $200 for my time. But there is something that a lot of you guys missed, and I want you to stop doing this. Stop messing with broke women. Stop messing with women who don't have things together. Guys, if she has to get her car fixed and she cannot afford it, guys, leave these broke, bottom of the barrel, ain't shit women alone. Guys, you are great men, you are kings, and this is low-hanging fruit. And the problem is, a lot of you guys out there, I know y'all see that ass, I know y'all see them titties, I know y'all see those things, and y'all want that. You know what? I want to hit that. I want to smash that. No, what I'm saying to you guys out here, we've got to stop moving that way. It's time that we look at our value and look at our worth. And I'm going to continue to keep pushing that agenda to get you to change your reality and your interpretation. When a woman recognizes you're him or you're that guy, she is not going to say, can I borrow some money? I've never had a woman say, well, you want to go on a date with me? Well, you know what? I got a phone bill I got to pay, or my car is broken, or I got to pay for rent. No, I've never had one, and you don't have to have one too. it just tells you where you're at. And I know that kind of sucks, but the honest truth is that when a woman makes a demand on you like that and sits there and says, you know what, hey, I need you to do this one thing for me, then that really tells you where you're at in the relationship and where you're at with that woman. So we just want you guys to realize at the end of the day, if you learn the game the right way and you connect this thing right, you're not gonna have those problems. Never ever go on a date with a woman that sits around and makes you feel like you gotta pay your way or earn your way to her. She's gotta earn your way to you. So always remember that, guys. Man, hey guys, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Would you pay the $200 or would you take her to Lake Spread your ass cheeks?